Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael. I've recently paid off over $140,000 worth of student loan debt, and now I'm on my way to increasing my net worth to hopefully over $1 million. In today's Transfer Tuesday style video, I'm going to be taking money from my regular bank account and putting it towards some of my investment accounts. And in addition to the regular Transfer Tuesday and making those transfers and moving money around, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys how it's going with the funding of my investment accounts, along with also talking about my income stream from YouTube. So stick around towards the end of the video if that's something you're interested in. Now let's get right down to business with talking about the two different transfers I have made today towards investing in my future and hopefully increasing my net worth to over $1 million one day. I realize I have a long way to go before I get there. I know that $140,000 of student loan debt is nothing in relation to $1 million, but I do know from listening to other people that when it comes to building your net worth, I believe it's actually easier to build your net worth and scale it rather than just paying off debt. So there's that to consider. All right, let's talk about the first transfer of today's Transfer Tuesday, and that one being transferring money from my local bank account into my high interest earning Ally Savings Bank. And I'm in no way sponsored by Ally Savings Bank, but I like to use their platform because they have a great interest rate. It's free to use. I think it's a 4.1 or 4.2% interest rate. It's free to use. You don't have to do any hoops and jump through any hoops to get that interest rate. You just have it, and occasionally it does go up. And so I'm going to be contributing my money towards that. In today's video, I'm actually putting a larger amount than I have in my last two Transfer Tuesdays, because as you guys can maybe see with the screenshot I'm flashing up, that I have been able to transfer $2,000 towards my Ally Savings Bank online investment account, or not investment, but savings account. And the reason I'm now kind of cranking up that number is because, as I just explained, they have a great interest rate. And my local bank account, where that money was just sitting and doing nothing, barely collecting interest, there's not really a sense in having it there. I use my local bank account solely for paying bills because it's easy to just create a withdrawal from my local bank account and have it go towards paying off credit cards or paying the water bill or electricity, etc. When it goes to Ally Savings Bank, it does take maybe a day or so before that transaction can happen and the money is moved, whereas my local bank account is almost instantaneous to move money. So I've transferred $2,000, and I specifically put it in the bucket labeled vehicle. I've talked previously on this channel that right now my goal is to save up for a new vehicle, hopefully for my wife. Our original timeline was to have one before fall and winter approaches. However, right now we kind of don't know if that's what we're going to be spending our money on, but I'm still keeping that bucket, that sinking fund open for that expense should we need to. So I'm going to still contribute towards it because at the end of the day, I'm still gaining 4.1 or 4.2% interest on any money I put towards my Ally Savings Bank. So it's a plus either way. All right, now let's move on to the second transfer of today's Transfer Tuesday, and that is investing money in my Roth IRA. I use M1 Finance to hold my Roth IRA, and the reason I do is because I like the platform. Not sponsored by them. I don't think does anybody ever get sponsored by these people they talk about in their videos? I have no idea. I've watched bigger financial YouTubers, and no one ever says they're sponsored by M1 Finance. I know sometimes people have promotions and links and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone's ever been sponsored by them. I could be wrong, but anyway, M1 Finance is who I use, and today, in today's Transfer Tuesday, I've actually cranked up, once again, my investing numbers to put towards my Roth IRA. And at this point in time, I have a 401k and a Roth IRA. I'm not contributing towards a regular taxable brokerage account. I was in the past, like years ago, but due to reasons I'm not going to go into in this video, I'm not doing that currently. So my Roth IRA, in today's transfer, I made a transfer of $300 towards the investments that I have in M1 Finance. They're basically 4 different Vanguard ETFs, and that money gets dispersed according to percentages that I've set up previous. And I'm going to probably put up somewhere on the screen, I don't know where yet, a snapshot showing my current yearly contributions towards my Roth IRA. Each year you get a certain amount of money that you can contribute towards your Roth IRA. And this year, the year 2024, you can invest up to $7,000. I think it's if you're under the age of 55. It changes if you're over that, but it's $7,000 if you're under 55, which I am. And so I'm going to be hopefully this year hitting that max contribution rate, which I have never done in the previous years. You guys can probably see in that screenshot that I put up in the last 2 years that I've been contributing towards the Roth IRA. I have not even gotten near that max contribution rate. Last year, I almost got halfway, but really focused on paying off debt. Anyway, the next part of this video I would like to talk about is how things are going with my investment journeys thus far. As I've stated in the beginning of this video, my goal is to increase my net worth up to $1 million. And I have actually no idea where my net worth is currently. I haven't made a net worth video in probably over a year, and I really should get on that because there's going to be a dramatic change from when I last made it, where I had a huge chunk of liability was my student loans, and I no longer have those. In fact, the only liability I have currently is my mortgage on my home, and I also need to check out where that's at with its payoff. Each month, it's about $1,050. I think actually $1,059 is my mortgage. So I really should get on top of seeing where my net worth is. I know I say I want to increase it to $1 million. It would be helpful if I knew where it is right now. But hopefully next week I can put a video out showing my net worth. Those videos do require a little bit more homework, so they're a little bit harder to do. These Transfer Tuesday videos take very little time to set up. So we'll see how it goes for next week. The other thing I want to talk about is the income side of YouTube, and share with you guys that I got another paycheck from YouTube. And at the rate I'm going, it's pretty much a month and a half now that I'm getting paid for YouTube. So every month and a half, I'm hitting that $100 quota. But I got paid June, I think 22nd, and the paycheck was $106 and some odd cents, which I know isn't anything super crazy, but that tells me that the channel is still doing well. It's still producing somewhat of a revenue for me. That means these videos don't just do nothing. They hopefully inspire you, but also from you guys watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, I get a little bit of a kickback that kind of says, you know, good job, keep going. So I'm saying that to say thank you to you guys for continuing to support me on this journey. I know things have changed. I'm no longer in the debt I was, and so some of my followers who were watching who are also in that situation, and I was trying to encourage and you know, say the lights at the end of the tunnel, I can see it. I'm now through that tunnel. And so I know things are a little bit different on this channel. It's more about investing now. And but I thank you guys for so much for sticking around, for watching this journey. Hopefully we're going to be making it to a $1 million net worth. I almost chuckle now when I say that number because it seems so outrageous. But maybe after I check my net worth, what it is currently, it won't seem too far-fetched to hit that number. But maybe next week I'll be able to put out that video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for sticking around to the end, for continuing to follow me on this journey and encourage me. I find it very inspiring to hear from you guys who are in different areas of your financial journey, whether you're paying off debt or whether you're on the whole other side of that and increasing your net worth, hopefully to $1 million as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to inspire me. I will see you in the next video. Take care.